Hi, I'm Aaron Carignan with Rebuilding Generations at the 2015 SEMA show, and this is Optima Jim. So Jim, Optima really helped found Rebuilding Generations, and we really would like to extend our gratitude to Optima batteries.
Well, we appreciate that. We think it's really important for today's youth to get involved in the automotive aftermarket and the automotive market in general. We don't live in a world of round holes because we know there's triangle pegs, there's square pegs, and people fit in different places. So it's not necessarily a situation where everybody that I'm standing around is looking at a four-year college and I want to be a professor, I want to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. Everybody in this country needs cars to move around. Everybody needs to drive. And so we need people who are willing to be in that industry and understand it for the opportunity that it is, and then to take that one step further, the automotive aftermarket, because so many people in this country, you look around this show, there's millions of people who are passionate about the automotive aftermarket, and you just can't have a bunch of guys in their 50s, 60s, and 70s who have forgotten more than I'll ever know about cars be the ones to carry the torch. We need that next generation of people to step up and say, I'm going to make a commitment, I'm going to be a part of this industry for the rest of my life.
Right. And what advice do you have to our generation and future generations about, the importance of being in this scene and what the industry does?
Really, it's a matter of just learn the industry and learn how it's evolving. Understand everything's changing. We're in a very adaptive world right now where a lot's changing over the next few years. We go through this cycle where a lot of stuff will change and it'll kind of settle out and then it'll start to change again, and that's what's happening right now. So just a quick trying to grasp everything and see a future, see out into the future. What do we really got to do going forward to adapt and really help out? And there's a lot of young generation that wants to help out and wants to do stuff. It's just a matter of how to best reach them. And it's not a matter of people not wanting to do something. I think it's a matter of actually how to reach them.
We're here at the 2015 SEMA show at Total Control Products booth. Really interested in working with Chris Fals's Chassis Works on our 1965 Mustang project coming up with the Sarge next year. Looking forward to bringing it here, and really want to take time to thank Lino for letting us in here and taking on the project with us. Really thank you, Lino, and I'd like to introduce Nathan here, who had a couple of questions for you.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm Nathan Johnston. I'm with Rebuilding Generations. Really excited this year for the program. We've got, like he said, a 1965 Mustang Fastback GT that we're going to swap out a brand new Coyote V8 into it. And Chassis Works is providing the chassis setup for us, and it's going to make life a lot easier. I'm just really excited for the program, and I want to thank you so much for that. It's a huge help. So go ahead and tell me a little bit about it.
So we manufacture a weld-in front clip for these cars. It's basically all of the blue subframe. We've tried to make it as easy as possible. All of the main structural part of it is welded together at our factory, and then we ship it out as a single piece. Minimal welding and alignment to get it in, and from there the rest of the suspension and stuff just bolts onto it. We're just trying to do anything we can to make the job as easy for you guys as possible.
Awesome, that's fantastic. I have one other question for you.
Sure.
So what can my generation or the upcoming generation do to support the industry, the current car industry, the building?
Finding an interest in it like you guys are doing. The Rebuilding Generations program is an excellent venue to get you guys involved in it, and we need to see more of it, and anything we can do to support it, we're on board for it.
Awesome. Well, I'm really excited to work with you guys. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
And I'm sitting here with Dean from TMI. Could you tell me a little bit about your roots as far as a company? Because I think we share a lot of the same things as far as where we come from.
Exactly. Well, TMI Products, Automotive Products, was started in 1982. And it's been a family-owned company since the get-go. The four brothers who founded the company started making Volkswagen door panels in their garage, and that's blown up into making muscle car interiors and now truck interiors as well. Well, I mean, the foundation of life is truth, and Christianity is founded on that. And building that truth and the proper foundation into people's lives is critical. I mean, you've got to keep your word. You've got to have a truth as a foundation, and pouring that back into a younger generation who, in our society right now, we've kind of lost some of our roots on that. So we want to make sure we do the right thing, we do it for the right reasons, and it honors God and helps people.
First, I'd love to extend our gratitude towards the company for supplying us with all of our gauges and technologies through the whole program, all the cars we've done. and just the ease and simplicity of installing, and it's just been great.
Yeah, well, we're really excited to be on board with these projects. It's really nice to see the younger people getting involved, because that's really how we're going to keep it all going.
Right. Yeah.
Getting the youth involved, I think, as I mentioned, is very important, because not only is it a new batch of people to run the companies, to build the cars, it's new ideas. You know, it's very easy to get set in your ways with traditional, how this is how we've always done things, but we get new, younger guys in there, and they say, what if we did it this way? And it's totally different, kind of turns things around, and it's a whole new breath of fresh air to the industry.
Craig, I just want to start out thanking you for your donation. They donated a seat for our 1972 Duster, and it just went in great. It fits great. Sitting in it, it feels great. I mean, you sit in that seat, it really hugs you, and it feels good. I really like it. Now, I want to ask, what are some advantages that the upcoming generation should look for with your products?
Well, first of all, we're thrilled to support your organization and what you are contributing to the industry. It's great to have young people coming into the automotive aftermarket, the automotive industry, and the hope is that you guys will step in as the pioneers in the industry, evolve and retire, that you guys are going to step in and bring new ideas and innovation to the industry and just move this thing forward.
This is Joe from Eddy Motorsports.
How you doing?
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for visiting.
I'd like to extend my gratitude on behalf of all of us here for the hinges, for the accessories you've given us, for the Duster, and for all of our projects.
No problem.
And I can't even list all the things you've helped us with, but I would like to mention that you're going to be helping us this upcoming year with editing and newspaper journalism. Is that correct?
Anytime, yeah. If you guys need any input on that, sure.
Wow, that's really fantastic.
Absolutely.
That would help us, and I'm sure help get your name out there as well, and that's really cool. And I'm here with JC.
How are you doing?
Thank you so much for sponsoring us, and you gave us rear diffs for our Nova and our Mustang, and they've just worked perfectly. Everything just went right in, and it's made us a lot more worry-free with everything in the rear end.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. What do you think is the most important thing about having youth involved in the automotive industry?
Well, without a doubt, getting involved with the next generation in the aftermarket industry is very important. Just to keep bridging that gap between the old school and the new school, just trying to get keep evolving things as it goes on. It's just an important thing to have that contact and to continue to evolve the industry.
Having Rebuilding Generations build the car and be part of this project means a lot to me personally, because it says everything about what the whole car was about, generations, from my father to myself. And Rebuilding Generations is a wonderful organization that does just that. They get the younger generations involved with the more seasoned veterans in the industry.
Good word. I'm going to use that one from now on. I like that.
And so very excited to entrust them in this car that means so much to myself and would to my dad as well.
Hey guys, we're here at SEMA 2015 with John Hotchkiss. We just wanted to thank you for the suspension you sent us for the 72 Duster.
I'm glad you're here, and look, we've got Kevin and the whole group. This is really cool. And we support Rebuilding Generations because you guys, the students are what it's all about, and the youth in this business is so cool.
Hello again, we're here at SEMA 2015 in Las Vegas, and with what many would consider a racing legend and royalty with Mario Andretti. And here at the MagnaFlow booth, they've been a great help to us on a couple of projects, and we just really want to show our appreciation to MagnaFlow and to you in the industry in general, and looking to any wise words you might have to encourage our youth today in the industry and staying involved in the trades.
Well, you were just saying that it's so wonderful to have the opportunity to give some of these young lads a direction. It's something that I've always appreciated. If I hear a young person say, I have a dream, I have a goal, and some don't, so sometimes it takes individuals like yourselves and organizations like yourself to give some of those a direction, and it's very commendable, I think, and why not steer it in our direction?